The views expressed on this program are those of the producers and individuals appearing on this program and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Sun Prairie Media Center staff, its video service providers, or the staff and elected officials of the City of Sun Prairie.
You are now listening to the Allen and DJ Show on 103.5 FM WLSP-LP, Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. We're here to talk about self-improvement, lifestyle, and becoming the very best version of yourself.
You're now listening to the Allen and DJ Show.
Yo, yo, yo. Milwaukee, Sun Prairie, and all the surrounding areas. Y'all know what time this is. Time for the Allen and DJ Show, man. And you know who I am. The one and only Allen.
And this is your boy, DJ.
DJ, what's going on, my dirty?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Man, you know what? I've been testing Bambi the deer lately.
Really?
Because I want to see, are you really dedicated to me? So I sent one of my other friend deers to, holler at her, see what's going on. And you know what? I got to say, I'm proud of Bambi the deer. She stayed, she what you call loyal.
Okay.
You know what? And that's a good thing. I think we need to talk about that today because a lot of people don't know what loyalty is.
Absolutely, man.
They really don't, bro. And we're going to get into them like the only way that the Allen and DJ Show know how to give it to you. Soon to be award-winning podcast. Let's put that in the air. Let's put that in the air. How Ralph Smart say, take that, all that good energy, man. But I will say this, though. Like, comment, and subscribe. Come on. Just get us in the algorithm, Dirty. It ain't going to hurt you. And we love y'all out there. Milwaukee and all the surrounding areas. So let's get to it, man. Let's talk about loyalty, though, DJ, because me and you been boys for a long time.
Yeah.
About over like 16 plus years. Me and Will, about 11 and a half, 12 years. You know what I'm saying? So this is what you call loyalty. A lot of people say we shouldn't hang with each other. Man, stop kicking it with him while you do this. He this, he that. And we never turned our back on each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sometimes I might do some things to irritate y'all. Y'all do things to irritate me.
Yeah.
That's just the typical brotherhood,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Will especially like the spoiled one. He be like, hey man, okay, bro. Like, man, I know. But at the end of the day, though, that's still my brother.
Absolutely.
So,
Never turn your back on your brother, man.
Never, man. No matter how it comes, I'm never going to turn my back. So people can stop trying that because it ain't going to happen. No. Never turn my back on DJ. Never did, never will. Yeah. So, and y'all never turned y'all back on me. So let's talk about the first part of being loyal. Let's talk about bullet point number 1, consistency.
All right.
Break it down, DJ. Break it down, DJ.
First, let me start by giving y'all a definition of loyalty because a lot of people say that they're loyal, but then when they say that, they do the opposite of what they're saying. So basically, an example would be like me being like, I'm gonna be faithful to my wife. Like, let's say I have a wife. I'm gonna be faithful to my wife. But then I turn around and cheat on her. That's not being loyal, dude.
Nah.
So basically, I'm just gonna give y'all a breakdown of the definition of how it is and why it's important that consistency matters when it comes down to loyalty.
Break it down, DJ.
All right. Basically, loyalty is the quality of being consistent in your support of somebody or something. It also refers to your feeling of support or duty towards something or someone.
And I like that because, like, I'm going to give it to you, like, raw from a standpoint of, like, okay, like, my AdPack family.
Uh-huh.
I love the consistency of us all just always supporting each other. Like, no matter who got what going on, who got more going on. And I like the way my big brother James Gordon used to say, when one win, we all win. And I try to use that format over here as well. So whether if I will won producer of the year, we all won.
Yep.
That's how I look at it. So I'm always proud of people because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like to see people accomplishments and the consistency of, like, you know what I'm saying, staying supportive, saying, hey, like, I'm proud of you, sister. I'm proud of you, brother. I knew that you could do it. You know, they just want to consistently see people win, and like upholding commitments and acting as if, you know what I'm saying, like in a predictable and reliable manner, like even when it's difficult. So if I have something that I have to do, like I'm still gonna make that commitment, and I'm still gonna show my consistency of saying, hey, I'm gonna support you no matter what. Hey, I can't make it tonight, but man, I saw your work. How can I buy a ticket? That's support. That's consistency. Absolutely. And that's me consistency showing you, dude, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? Or sister, I'm down for y'all. You know, like consistency means everything to me. Like when it comes to loyalty, time and time again, y'all both, like to me, express y'all consistency. Hey man, like Al need to let this acting stuff go. He been doing it since 2011. Now all of a sudden you're starting to get somewhere with it. Man, I'm glad you didn't listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you might have to take other avenues to get to where you really want to get to. It's like taking a back door. Yeah. But look how fast we get into where we want to get to. So now people saying, I'm glad you didn't listen to me. Y'all stay consistent on y'all dreams. Stay consistent with the people who been constantly supporting you.
And what consistency does is basically it builds trust and it also strengthens your relationship over time.
Yes, sir.
And then it also builds the recognition that y'all have between you two, or between in alliance between like whoever you're in cohorts with, basically over time.
I love that. And bullet point number 2, this is very important. And I don't think people really know how important this is, honesty.
Oh, that's a good one, man.
But why is honesty important when it comes to being loyal?
Basically, what honesty does is it creates a genuine and meaningful connection through the qualities of being truthful and sincere in our words and actions.
See, so I'm the type of person where you can tell me all day long, bro, I got your back, bro, like I never talk about you. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's cool, but that don't mean nothing to me.
No.
I pay attention to your actions. So if somebody put you against me and you stand, hey, dog, no. I'm not talking about him because Dirty ain't here to defend himself.
Yep.
That's honesty. And then even if you criticizing me on something, it's not that you're trying to tear me down. So people got to stop being so sensitive out there and start looking at everything as if somebody's trying to tear you down. Sometimes if I'm going to be a friend, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm the type that'll tell you that you got something between your teeth. Oh, man, bro, like you tell, hey, you got something between your teeth. Because I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be honest. Like, to me, honesty is being truthful even when it's difficult and unpopular. And also standing by your word. Because your word is everything. That's why, like, when we sincere about things, we always say word is bond.
Absolutely.
We be like, all right, Dirty, I got you. Word is bond. That mean like I'm finna go through with it no matter what. If I say I'm gonna help you move in cold zero weather, but I'm not gonna do that in real life. But if I say like, you know, like I'm gonna help you do something though, I'm gonna help you do it.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And the thing with honesty is that it makes it hard for you to abandon your morals and your ethical principles. So basically, like, let's say you don't gamble. First of all, you're going to be honest about it and tell a person like, hey, I don't gamble. I'm not trying to gamble because that's against my morals and that's against my ethical principles. And even if they tempt you and entice you, your morals and ethics are going to overrule anything else.
And then, you know, like, if you're dealing with a real honest friend, like, they'll be like, all right, bro, like, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know, like, some might be like, come on, man, bro, man, just one game. But, you know, if a person say, dude, like, I don't do that, then, like, enough is enough.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't make nobody go against their morals and principles. So, being loyal to somebody is also just about being honest at the end of the day. Yeah. Be honest about the situation that's going on. Be honest if you can't make it to something. Be honest if you say, hey, look, like, yesterday when we was kicking it around company, you was fronting me off and you hurt my feelings. I feel like we need to have a conversation. Be honest. Mm-hmm. Because what a person don't know, they gonna assume. Be honest in them relationships, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know you're dealing with somebody on the side, be honest. Or else, you know what I'm saying, like, what a person don't know, they gonna assume. So bullet point number 3, let's talk about supporting in tough times.
Oh, yeah. This is a good one, man, because this one gets overlooked a lot, man. Because this is a type of situation where no matter if that person is present or not, you still got to have that person back, man. So basically, because there will be a time where your loyalty for somebody will be tested at some point in your life.
Yeah. And then, also too, like offering unwavering support and encouragement, even during challenging periods, in both personally and professionally. So I could have been and just lost my house. Mm-hmm. So no matter what I'm going through, there's nothing for me to say, hey, brother, Dirty, look, I see you. I'm proud of you. Look, man, I'm going through some financial hardships right now. But, man, I just want to tell you from afar, I'm proud of you. Mm-hmm. That's what you call supporting people even through tough times. Let's say now that it's a dry spell. You got no work going on. Ain't nothing happening for you. Don't look at everything with a jealous eye, man. Just to say, hey, Dirty, look, I see you out there winning. Bro, I'm proud of you. That's why I like about my APD family, and that's what I like about y'all. Because even like when y'all had dry spells or I had dry spells, it's nothing for me to say, hey, D, I see you doing your thing out there, Dirty. Keep going. And I'm going to give a shout out to Mr. Make It Happen. You know what I'm saying? Despite of his ups and downs, despite of my ups and downs, it's nothing to jump in the inbox. And publicly he do it too. Mm-hmm. I can't take that from him. Dirty, I see you winning. I'm proud of you. I love that.
Absolutely.
I love that. So, that's why I say, like, support people. Even through dude, you could have been and lost your job. Your mind space is not in the right frame to be saying, dude, I support you. Right. Hey, look, I get it. But if I run across a post and I see you doing good, I support you because right now it might not be your time. Everybody got a time. Right now it could just be that person's time to just win, so support them.
Absolutely. Like what the support does is it builds trust and integrity and reflects a deep commitment to someone or something, regardless of the changes in the circumstances. So let me give an example. Basically, let's give an example of work so everybody can generally understand it. Everybody at work or has a job will understand this example.
For sure.
Basically, let's say you're at work, you, Alan, is at work, and you, Will, is not at work. Let's say you and Alan are cool, like y'all cool in real life, but
right.
Let's say for this instance y'all cool, and Will just happens to be off, but the people that ain't cool with Will is talking about him behind his back, but when he's there, they're not saying this stuff, but when he's not there, they're saying this type of stuff. But as a loyal friend, now because he can't defend himself, now it's your job to actually step in and take the heat for him.
Exactly.
That's what real loyalty is.
Like, I remember earlier on in our friendship, D.
Yeah.
And I remember, this was like 2009. Mm-hmm. He should hang with me. I'm just a big goofball. I'm an actor. I'm not going nowhere. Mm-hmm. A pipe dream, Hollywood pie in the sky. I should hang with him. He too tough, and he just a bad dude. He out there living a rough life, or whatever case may be, right? Mm-hmm. So what we used to say, if you talk about him, you gotta talk about me too.
Yeah.
He the one got me into this job at the time before he left it and did other things, better things. So why would I talk about him? Ain't none of y'all doing nothing for me. Like, Dirty used to take me to my auditions. I was broke as a joke. We both was broke. We used to go to these auditions together. We just seen his ups and downs. How many a flexor of women would come through, just be on games.
Yep.
But we always had each other back. We'd be like, man, you know what? One day, you're going to get that bomb girl.
Oh, yeah.
And she coming. And she going to be loyal as a mud. And that's what, and to me, that's the first thing I look forward. First thing I pay attention to is loyalty. Are you loyal? Like, can I trust you? Are you going to talk about me behind my back? Are you going to stand for me when I'm not there? Because even in the workplace, I'm going to keep it a bean. A lot of people do that.
Absolutely.
And then, and all of a sudden, smiling at that person, hey, girl, good morning. Or, man, bro, what's good? You like, man, you fake as a mud.
I like your hair.
Right. But you just talking about her hair yesterday. You said she looked like Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
I saw that red on. You know what I'm saying? Like you like, or she look like the Joker. All that green in her hair. But you know what I'm saying? But like, but dirty, like, that's not loyal. Or those scrubs, no, they too tight on her. She sit down, she about to bust through them. But still though, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't loyal though, dirty.
Nah, man.
You know, like, it can be funny and all, but man, basically what I'm trying to say is something worse. I go to the next bullet point. If you got a good friend or a partner that, like, you know they've been down for you, don't diss them for nobody. Because what's done in the dark will come to the light, because eventually they're going to find out that you were talking about them too, and then you're going to lose 2 for 1. So now you done lost 2 people in your life. It ain't worth it, man. Yeah. And let's talk about sacrifice. Now, how is sacrifice, DJ, so important when it comes to being loyal?
Basically, like, what sacrifice does is, man, it puts you in a state of selflessness, which involves putting the needs of others before your own.
And that's true. You know, like, it was a lot of times when, like, y'all sacrificed it for me. And, you know, it was a lot of times I sacrificed it for y'all. And sometimes sacrifice, even in a relationship, you know, like, it goes being willing to make personal sacrifices. That's something that you can have going on. So let's say that I bought tickets to the Marquette game. And I know I love Marquette. But you might have a special employee dinner that you're going to tonight. And you had got a big promotion. So what would be more important to me? Your dinner, sweetheart. So to all my ladies out there, like, so what I would do is I would make that sacrifice to help benefit the person or the cause of who I'm loyal to. So if you my woman and something is important, like something that's like very important to you, and how can I offer my support? And if it means throwing away little things in my leisure time to say, hey, you know what, I can put that to the side. Like, I can always go to that. Or, you know, like, I'm supposed to go to the game with the fellas tonight. And I always do that every Tuesday, but I know this night is your night and it's important. So I'm going to put that to the side and go support you. That's just me showing my gratitude, the way I'm proud of you, and also sacrificing, and also saying that, hey, this is my way of showing that I'm loyal to you.
Absolutely. And, like, what sacrifice also do is, like, it's driven by duty and loyalty, both.
Yeah.
And you need both. Like, but let me break that down real quick, because, like, this is going to be 2 separate definitions. Basically, your duty is, like, your responsibility to fulfill an obligation. Loyalty is allegiance towards a person, group, or cause.
Yep.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is, let me give you an example so I could paint a picture for everybody, a mental picture for everybody. Basically, an example would be like an officer puts their life on the line to protect their community. The duty would be to serve. The loyalty would be the people that he is serving.
For sure. For sure. And you know, like, sometimes, you know, like, you have to, it's like your craft.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not in a relationship right now and you about focusing on school, or, you know, you about this acting life like how we are, whatever case may be, sometimes you have to make the necessary sacrifices. You know, like, you got to say, hey, like, I'm willing to sacrifice my fun time to put into my goals and my dreams, because in the end, you will be winning. Mm-hmm. And you'll be rolling in the dough. And you'll be the one that's taking everybody out to dinner. They're going to be one struggling with their heads like this. Dudes leaving them, or the woman leaving them. They can't pay their bills. Because why? You did what you had to do. And you did what you didn't want to do. And it got you to where you wanted to be at. So that's why I say make the sacrifice. But we also got to talk about forgiveness. Now, this is part of being loyal, too.
Absolutely, man.
Alan, what do you mean by forgiveness? Well, DJ going to break it down to you.
Absolutely. What forgiveness does, it basically helps repair connections and relationships that were broken.
And also, you know what I'm saying, to be willing to forgive mistakes and moving forward rather than holding a grudge. Because how can you, so that's like I give a good example. Y'all got a good sisterhood or a good brotherhood out there. There's times when I said something out of pocket sometimes to DJ. DJ says some things out of pocket to me. Sometimes I might say some things out of pocket to y'all. Like Will, Will say things out of pocket to me. Heck yeah. I'm mad for the moment. You like, man, like that rubbed me the wrong way. We need to have a conversation.
Yeah.
But in that conversation, he might say, hey, dude, look, I was going through some tough times. I got a lot of stuff going on in the house, or I got a lot of stuff going on at the job, or whatever the case may be. Or, man, I got some relationship problems. I'm just going through a lot right now. As me being the man that I need to be, if you my brother and we loyal to each other, I got to forgive you, depending on what the situation is. And I know it's hard. And sometimes you can forgive and not have to mess with that person again, depending on the level of disrespect it was. But if it ain't that deep, and that's your sister, or that's your brother, or that's your mother, because his mother's going against daughters, his father's going against sons. Forgive. Get that out your heart, man.
Absolutely.
Get it out your heart, because it ain't worth it.
The crazy thing about forgiveness is that even though like you're loyal with your friends and y'all get into it, like for some reason if you don't forgive them or whatever, like it's hard when it comes down to loyalty, because like you don't want to forgive them, but you still got to be loyal to them. But when loyalty plays a factor in forgiveness, you're going to automatically oversee that.
No, facts. And like that's why I'm real big on this, man. It's like, how can I? It's like, dude, like, okay, it's like having a shouting match. Nobody's winning here, man. Sometimes one person got to be the bigger person to shut up and just listen. So if I'm in a relationship and we getting into it, I'm always gonna stay masculine framing all the time, because I'm not gonna sit back and go back and forth with you. That's feminine energy. I'm just like, not like this. Whole frame? Like, nah, bro.
Some people do that.
I can't believe that dude did that, man. Let's put our name out there. Al DJ, this how it should be. hey, shut up. Hey, man, I ain't tell you to do that, man. Be quiet. But, man, shout out to my dirty man. But,
No, but what forgive?
Yeah, like this. Man, like, man, I lost my train of thought.
No,
it'll come back to me. Go, DJ.
Nah, but what honesty teaches you is how to be. I mean, what forgiveness teaches you is how to be honest, vulnerable, and humble, and you need all that to be loyal to the people that you're loyal to, man.
Yeah, because I mean, like once again, like say, me and my girl got into it. I think that's where I was at. You have to be mature in certain situations. Two people can't talk at the same time.
No.
And I'm not finna be super beta about it. Yeah, you said that. You throwing your hands out. You like, man, what you? Man, I heard that, man, dirty. Like, look, remember seeing that like back in the summertime.
Oh yeah.
The cat really arguing with this woman. Be quiet. Listen. Let them get their point out. So make sure that you don't miss nothing. Follow me here. Make sure you don't miss nothing. And then you get your point out. This is what I liked about your behavior, and this is what I didn't like about your behavior. And you might not like some things about me. Okay, so how can we come to a common ground? How can we fix that? Okay, well, if I said some things out of pocket, I apologize, because I might was over the top.
Absolutely.
And as long as that person can do that, now we're talking about forgiveness. And that, to me, is expressing your loyalty to me. And let's talk about the next one, how to stand up for someone.
Oh, yeah. This is a good one, too, man.
Hey, DJ, break this one down. Break this one down for the person up there in the 100th row. I can't see. Okay, Dirty, I see you.
I see you.
Break it down, DJ. Break it down.
All right. Like, basically standing up for someone, it basically becomes your duty to serve that person. And because it's going to be a situation where it's going to be hard for people to defend themselves when they don't know who or when they're being attacked.
And then, so now let's boil back to, let's say that you ain't at work, or let's say it could be a warehouse. or like it could be acting on the set. Man, for some reason, man, I don't like that dude Al. Man, he arrogant. He think he this and he that. Hey, you know what? Al got me this gig. That's y'all problem. But I will say one thing. I know his character. My Dirty don't roll like that. Or, you know what I'm saying? Will don't roll like that. Like, man, I know Will's character. Do you know how to produce? Okay, then be quiet. Yep. Because you're not going to come here and want to do half of the stuff that he do. I done seen this dude trap from 3 or 4 different computers. Because it's easy to bump your gums, but come in here and do some stuff that he doing. Like, I bet you, I wanted to put money on the 79% of y'all to give up. Looking at him sometimes maybe don't even want to do it. I'm like, man, still got a lot going on. So
moving them keyboards and
man,
stuff like that.
Trapping from 3 different computers. So I'm not going to sit there and let nobody assassinate my brother character if it ain't within reason. If he wrong, he wrong. I'm going to tell him to, because Will know I tell him. You don't want to hear it. All right, Al, I hear you. Bro, you dog, you out of pocket.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or DJ, you out of pocket. Yep. DJ ain't afraid to stand up to me, and I ain't afraid to stand up to him. Like, that's what good friends are, and that's what loyalty is. So, standing up to me, standing for somebody or standing up for somebody is defending someone's reputation or character, even when it's unpopular and risky.
Absolutely. And also, like, standing up for somebody, basically, when they're not even able to defend themselves,
yeah, physically
or even if they're not even in the presence of you, like it's hard to defend them.
And you know, like I done seen things that used to make me mad, man. Like when people pick on like the mental challenge. There's no way in the world that they can defend themselves. Or you know, you messing with certain residents, like they can't do for themselves.
Yeah,
and that makes me mad, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So therefore, I'm gonna stand for them because they need somebody to be their voice.
Yep.
I don't like that, dude. Or like, you know, you talking about one of my people that I love, I'm going to stand for them. If they wrong, I'm going to tell you. Because I'm real, and the real is what I am. But I ain't with none of that sucker stuff. I ain't with none of that fake stuff. I don't like that.
Especially if that person not even there to defend themselves. It's crazy. Because, like, you're, like, the people talking about that person, like, meaning, like, they might be talking about you as well when you're not there. So you got to be loyal enough to put two and two together and to be like, okay, like if they're talking about him when he's not here, then they're talking about me while I'm not there. But at the same time, if y'all both loyal to each other, you should defend him even if he's not there. And even if he is there, if he can't defend himself, you should still defend him. But if he can defend himself, oh yeah, I'm going to back off a little bit.
Yes, sir.
And let him take care of his own business or her own business. But if he's not there or if she's not there, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to step in and be like, hey, man, what y'all doing? Like, y'all can't be talking about that man. Or, oh, I don't like dude. How you told him in his face? Oh, no, I ain't told him that. Well, maybe you should tell him before you jump to conclusions, man.
Because like what I'm not gonna do is sit there and have a conversation about somebody else that's not there to defend themselves. That's so lame and fake to me, man.
Yeah.
That's why like they try to do it at work. And I'm gonna keep it a bean.
Yeah.
I'll write a statement. I ain't write no statement, man. That's like snitching, bro. I would risk it all.
Nah.
Test me if y'all want to. I swear I'll risk it all.
Like we did that like a long time ago.
Yeah, like bro, like hey, look, I ain't heard nothing, I ain't seen nothing, I ain't getting in none of that mess, man.
Nope.
Because that's a code, man, that you don't go by, bro. Like, bro, man, you writing a statement, man. Just like Unc said,
You a snitch.
you a snitch. So you might as well go snitch. So you a confidential informant. Man, let's keep it a bean here, Dirty. So like, I ain't nah. And people try to put me against the wall many a times, Dirty. I ain't going. Hey, I ain't see it.
Yep.
And you can't prove that I did.
Nope.
Matter of fact, I don't even want to see it. So once I see it going down, I hurry up and get away from that mess because ain't nobody there to defend themselves for one. And for two, that's some sucker stuff. I just don't do it, and I ain't getting down with that.
Nope.
But also, part of loyalty is being a good listener.
Absolutely.
So why is that so important, DJ, when it comes to being loyal?
It basically builds communication with people, and when you're listening to all their details before you answer the question, before you answer their questions and perform an act.
Yeah, dude, like, and you know what? That's crazy, man. Because when it comes to being a good listener, you know, like, to me, it boils back to us bickering or like us getting into it. I had to be mature enough to sit back. I got to hear what you got to say. Or two, I could heard about you could be in cahoots with somebody trying to assassinate my character. So as a man, I'm gonna come see you in your face, and I want to have a conversation with you as a man because I want to listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see if things match up. Or two, you could be going through something so tragic, or you can be just going through some tough times. So if I'm your friend, I'm going to be loyal to you. I'm always going to be that open. I don't care if it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Dirty, man, what up?
Absolutely.
I remember when I said my pops died. DJ, the first one, came. Spent all day with me. I give Marcus and Mary this credit too. They checked on me like crazy. They called like crazy. They checked on me. My mom died. Everybody was there. Will was there. Will took one for the team. Worked it short. And I wanted to be there, but my mental space wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? When Dave Pops died, I was that brother that was side by side by him, watching the whole process. Was at the funeral.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's a true brotherhood. That's loyalty. And my mom's always said, them your brothers, Will, DJ, and don't you leave them for nobody.
Absolutely.
So I said, like, this thing is locked in for life, and nobody finna come and try to say DJ this or Will that. And especially if you're disrespecting them, I'm gonna disrespect you. Cause I ain't finna let that happen.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I know they'll do the same for me. And then like, I'm always gonna be that good ear that they need to, hey, it's times I used to bug them to death about little stuff. They always listen. That's loyalty to me, man.
Absolutely. And also being a good listener, it helps you make better decisions.
Yes, sir.
When you're in certain situations. So like if you get into it with your friend or whatever like that, your loyalty is going to be tested because y'all both mad.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like if you calm down and y'all listen to each other, it'll help y'all rationalize the situation.
And what I like about the Bible, you know, like the Bible never said that you can't be angry. You're going to have human emotions. You're going to get angry. But the key thing it says, and this goes over people's head, God said be slow to anger.
Yep.
So be slow to anger. Like, understand before you start just popping off.
Yeah.
So sometimes if something like is kind of being directed towards me, I'm going to ask you, hey, Dirty, you talking about me? Or like, man, is that a shot towards me? Like, I'm going to have a conversation with you. And if it's up, then it's up. Then if it's on, it's on.
Yeah.
Say less and put on your 3D glasses because I'm coming for you. But other than that, I just want to have a conversation because it could be a misunderstanding. Like, that's why sometimes I don't like fighting with people over a text message because it could be misconstrued.
Yep. Yep.
And I don't like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, always try to be a good listener. Try to understand. Go into it with understanding and go into it with love and understanding.
And what's so crazy, Al, about that, too, is the fact that, like, a lot of people don't take the time to become a good listener because, like, they try to, like, as soon as they get into it, they jump to each other's conclusions to where, like, now both parties are mad. And now all of a sudden you get to the extent of, like, now your friendship is on the line because now you don't want to be loyal to that person anymore. And
Exactly.
I'm like, a lot of people lose that loyalty once they get into it. But no, when you made that vow to be loyal, that's a vow that you have to be loyal no matter what. So let's say if me and you we've been friends for a long time. Let's say me and you got into it, but I still promised you that I would take you to where you needed to go. My loyalty will say I need to still take you there. But my anger and my friendship would tell you, screw you.
Exactly.
And that's how a lot of people operate.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. Like, that's how a lot of people operate. And, you know, like, I done seen this happen, and it's a true story. 2 females got into it. and she was staying with her cousin. Swore up and down she took that $1,000. Cussed her out, called her every child in the name of God. Just cussed her out. Almost was tempted to throw her out. But the whole time, your baby daddy took the money.
Dog.
And this girl came up. She left. She said, "Don't want him out of here. You're going to see the truth." And the truth came out. Came up, ran into a big settlement. The girl didn't even know how to come back at her. Like, how can you ask me for something? You dogged me out. You kicked me out at my lowest. And you accused me of something I didn't even do. She couldn't come back to her if she wanted to.
Nope.
But that guilt ate her up to the point where she had to. That's why I say be slow to anger. Listen, don't be so quick to accuse somebody. Ask and get to the understanding. So I can ask you, did you take it? If you say no, then you're innocent until proven guilty. I just can't say it. I can have a suspicion, but I just can't do that to you, man. And also with that is maintaining confidentiality.
Okay.
Now this is very important to me. I hold this one to my heart. But DJ, I'm gonna let you rock on this one though, DJ. Talk to the people about that.
All right. What maintaining confidentiality does is it keeps information private, so it doesn't end up in the wrong hands, and that's important because like anything that we talk about, we take it to our graves. But like if anything slipped out and it slipped out in the wrong hands, then somebody can utilize that to like tear up your whole career
and used it against you.
Yep.
So I like this because people at work know I get down like this. I think Jay was like, that's one thing I liked about you. That the things that like I told you in confidence, you never spoke it out there. I bet you any kind of money, you can't go work and hear people say, oh, well, Alan told me this, Alan said this, Alan said that. Because we talked about that one time before. We think we did a show called Gossiping in the Workplace. I don't get down like that. That's some sucker stuff. Nope. If you told me something in confidence, I'm going to hold it. So it's like keeping secrets and private information demonstrating me saying that I trust you and I respect you. So if you say, Al, I don't want nobody to know this, take this to the grave. I got you. You could have been and asked me out on a date, and I still wouldn't put you out there.
Nope.
I just laugh it off to myself in my head. Like, I wouldn't even tell Will. I hold it to myself. And trust me, it's been many years tried, and they failed. But I never put them out there. Never, oh, man, bro, she tried to get at me. Nah. I don't roll like that. I'm a whole different beast.
Yep.
But that just means saying, like, it could be, I can't spell that good. Or it can be, dude, they can say that, you know, they like the same sex. That's your business. And I'm going to respect you. And if you tell me that in confidence, I'm going to respect you. Or they can say, hey, Al, I don't really have it like that, dude. I'm broke. And I was just flexing and this and this. I'm going to check you. Because, dude, you need to stop that because you live in foul. But I'm not going to put you out there.
Yep.
Or two, I'm going to leave this last one before I let you rock on this one, DJ.
All right.
You can be musty as a mud. Or your breath can be like you just straight ate dog stuff.
Oh, you have a lot of those.
Right.
A lot
But
of people do that.
I ain't gonna put you out there like, dang, your breath stink. Folks, or dude, musty as a mud, bro. Like that's childish. That's childish. And we done seen that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But
dog.
I'm gonna pull you to the side and be like, hey, my dirty, or sister, let me tell you something. You're a little tangy today. What? Like smell you. Oh my goodness, man. Like dirty. Like go to the bathroom, go do that, or like make gonna handle that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like you should go home for somebody else really put you out there, and ain't nobody gonna be Alan that's gonna respect you. They just gonna put you out there.
Absolutely. And what it also does is it basically builds a personal relationship between you and the other person that you kept the secret, that you told the secret to. And it also builds trust in each other, knowing that the person or place, because jobs are included in this as well.
Yeah.
In place will keep your secret or don't release your information. Meaning, like, you're not only trusting your confidentiality with your relationship with your boys or your women, but you're also trusting the confidentiality with also your job.
Yeah.
Because that is important, because if your information get leaked out into the public, then hackers can use your information against you.
Exactly. Like stealing like your identity, like, you know, like your social security numbers, everything.
Yep.
So, like, please protect your stuff at all costs, man, and, you know what I'm saying, just maintain confidentiality. If somebody tell you don't tell nobody nothing, hold that, because to me that's honorable and that's loyal when it comes to me.
Yep.
But maintaining and prioritizing relationships.
Yeah.
So to me, when it comes to prioritizing a relationship, it's like, to me, it's like making time and effort for people, even when you have a busy schedule. And you can have like the super busiest schedule, like how we got a busy schedule.
Yep.
Yeah.
But somebody might have a symphony Thursday. So if you're my friend and I'm loyal to you, I'm going to make a way.
Yep.
Might be hard. I'm going to have to move some pins and needles. But that's me expressing my loyalty to you that, hey, I'm still in that role. When you wave, I see you, you look at me, you like, your face light up. I'm like, yeah, like, Dirty, I'm here.
Yeah. No, but with prioritizing relationships, what it does is that when it comes down to loyalty, what it does is it puts your relationship as top priority. So if you and I are loyal, Al,
Yep.
basically you're on the top of my list, even ahead of family. So basically, like, you'll put that ahead of like everybody else, even including like your family. So like the loyalty with you and your boys will go first, then it'll go family, and so forth in alphabetical order, basically. And also when you prioritizing relationships, like, you basically replacing it with different relationships.
Yeah.
So basically your loyalty basically just replaced whatever was currently atop.
Because sometimes, like, your family could do you in.
Yeah.
And, like, your job might require a lot of your time, especially if you start to slide up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's why some people say, like, man, I'm married to the game. Like, I'm married to my job.
Yep.
And it has to be that way.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes, like, I'm going to have to make that more important. But the last thing I'm going to want to talk about is showing gratitude, man.
Yeah.
And me just expressing my appreciation and my loyalty and support from me receiving it from others and me giving it to others. Like, that's what I love about my APD family. Like, they always showing their gratitude. Hey, I'm proud of you. James Gore be the first one to say it, and I'm going to be honest. Or Mr. Make It Happen. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to keep it a bean.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be the first one to say, hey, I see you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Them people are like, to me, it's expressing their loyalty. And you got to give it to them when credit is due. And then, like, my brothers, Al, man, I see you rocking it, bro. Keep going. Al, I think we could do some amazing things, but we are leaders in our own way. Like, Will's the leader of the production team. DJ's the leader of research. And I'm the leader of, like, the face and media. And, you know what I'm saying, like, putting things in order. So we make this ship go. And everybody has a role, and everybody makes this thing run so like an oil machine. Same thing at our jobs, you know, like, everybody know their role. So I'm just thankful for everybody, man. Like, I'm thankful for everybody on Facebook who support me.
Absolutely.
Instagram, our fan page, YouTube. It's just me showing my gratitude and my loyalty towards y'all. So y'all always gonna be top priority. But, like, if DJ hit me and let's say one of my female friends hit me, but DJ situation seems a little bit more urgent, that's my brother. Hey, you gotta wait. I have to get up with you later on, mama.
Yeah.
Because obviously, you know what I'm saying, it could be something serious that my brother need.
Yeah.
Or Will hit me, hey, Dirty Man, what up? I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, Al, spot me $500. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm trying to get this down payment on this card. Like, I don't need no cosign or nothing, just need the bread. You my brother. I trust you. You loyal to me. I got you.
Absolutely.
No questions asked.
And the only thing I'm gonna say about gratitude is that you have to value the loyalty that you have, because because you basically have people that don't show gratitude or loyalty for each other. So if you got loyal people, you got to show gratitude that you do actually have people that are loyal in your life, because it could be a time where like you don't have that in your life, and now you're in a rough situation because a lot of people don't have that gratitude, or a lot of people don't have that loyalty. So you got to be grateful that you do have some type of loyalty in our allegiance, I should say.
Most definitely. And let's get you to the Allen and DJ's final thought. DJ, what's your final thought when it comes to loyalty?
Loyalty is very important, and it's always overlooked, man. And people need to be more aware of it, and people need to start becoming more loyal, because like this, it's not getting easier out here, and it's harder and harder to have friends. So if you have the friends that you have, like, maintain your friendship and your bond, and make sure you maintain that loyalty between them, because with that loyalty, like, that bond is never broken.
Most definitely, I feel that. With me, make sure your sisterhood is tight. Make sure your brotherhood is tight. And when it's locked in like this, y'all locked in. And nobody's gonna brush through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can fight amongst each other, but y'all ain't gonna let nobody else disrespect them. And so, as I say, express your consistency, honesty, sacrificing for your friends. Just being there in the time of need. And, always coming with open arms. Like, look, they could talk about you like the world could talk about you, but I got your back. Y'all, Allen got y'all back. And when you do that and you express your gratitude to people that you really care about, you just became the best version of yourself. Now, this is the Allen and DJ Show. You can find the Allen and DJ Show at gmail.com, where you have any questions about what you want us to talk about. And you can find the Allen and DJ Show on YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please, it ain't gonna kill you. And you can find the Allen and DJ fan page on Facebook. You can find William J. Smith on Instagram and Facebook. And you can find Allen Hutchinson on Instagram and Facebook. And until next time, how loyal are you guys to me? Because I'm going to be very loyal to you guys. Because why? We just want to stay well, stay healthy.
Peace.
You already know. Yeah.